Let's see, I'm Sandy D'Angelo.
Okay.
I'm a COVID counselor, and you know me just as a trusted friend. Now, I'm having a little bit of a problem because I see that you're in two different rooms. The last time we met, you were together on the sofa in your gorgeous, gorgeous great room. And I can see on your faces there's something going on. So let's get to it. Angelo, let's start with you.
Thank you, Sandy. Well, ever since she's already shaking her head at me. All right. So in April, when all of this started going down, we said more time at home. Let's try to spend it together. And I did, Sandy. I sat on the couch with her and she was nitpicking everything I did. Where has that mouth been? Where have those hands been? Don't wipe the COVID on the couch. That's not how you get it. So I got to tell you, I got tired of it. So I came downstairs, the empty basement, and I built this sweet ass rec room, invited my buddies over, and I've been down here ever since.
Thank you very much, Angelo. And Tanya, I want to thank you for not interrupting. That was a very, very strong demonstration of control and caring. Okay, so now I'm going to ask Angelo to do the same thing, and let's hear from Tanya. Okay? Okay, and the faces don't help. They don't.
I don't know if Angelo even realizes how serious this COVID is. I mean, Angelo, do you even know this room that I'm in? Do you even know what it does?
Okay, I'm going to stop you. Tanya, I'm going to stop you. We're not directly questioning each other, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just going to state how we feel, what's been going on, all right? It's like a check-in. We're checking in.
So, Sandy, I feel like I am the only one trying to keep us alive. I feel I'm the only one who is concerned about COVID and trying to make sure that we don't get the virus.
Okay, good. I'm going to stop you there. It sounds to me like the two of you need to get on the same page about this virus. Okay, I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Here I'm gonna show you and remind you, okay? We have the 5 tenets of COVID therapy. You ready? First one, communicate. And these are action words. These are things I want you to do. The next one, offer. What can you give each other? Then, value. What is the value of what you're offering? Think about it. I want you to use your imaginations to imagine, all right? Think of how you can imagine a better relationship. And finally, drink, okay? Maybe you guys are not drinking enough. And I know, I'm going to show you an example. Most people are not drinking this now, but it could be something a little different. I don't know if you're familiar with cognac. This is called Remy Martin. A lot of people associate it with the cold or winter months, you know. It doesn't matter. You drink it anytime you want, anywhere. Maybe not at the beach, but you know what I'm saying. Doesn't matter. My point is, offer each other something different, something new. What have you been drinking? Angelo?
To tell you the truth, back in March, Tanya was really on my weight, so I've just been drinking hint water. It's like water with a hint of fruit flavor in it. It's actually getting really depressing, but I have lost 25 pounds.
That's okay, but you know, I think if you just put maybe just a little vodka in it, I don't know. I'm just saying. How about you, Tanya? What are you drinking?
I've been drinking tap water that comes
really?
out of the sink here in the
Oh,
laundry room.
that's it. Just put me down for having fancy
Hold-
water.
hold
I
up.
trust water,
Hold
but no, it's not enough for you.
Angela, I'm thinking of it in a different way.
How are you?
If you're so worried about contamination, getting sick, viruses, but yet you trust the tap water. You trust the tap water. That's interesting.
I think so too.
Angelo, think about it. Doesn't have to be hypocritical.
It doesn't.
Well, Sandy,
Yes,
if I may interject here,
of course, darling.
one of the reasons why I haven't been seeing Angelo is because he's too busy having his nightly get-togethers with his male friends. You don't think
Oh,
he plays pool down there by himself, do you?
And
well-
I want to say, Sandy, that Bubba, Tad, and Franco are in my bubble. Like day one, we all just got together and decided not to see anybody else, not even our wives.
okay, so you formed what they're calling a pod.
Yeah.
I'm thinking might not be so crazy for Tanya to think about creating her own pod.
I suppose I could, and I can tell you one person that won't be in my pod.
Okay, we don't have to be aggressive about it. Remember,
You're right. Okay, let me rephrase it.
thank you.
I feel there will be one person who will not be joining my pod.
Is it Bubba? Because you don't
No.
know this, but I actually snuck Bubba's clothes into that load of laundry you're washing. So you're washing Bubba's clothes.
Hmm.
Ah,
I feel Angelo is purposely trying to kick me out of his pod and his bubble.
Hmm.
And I will drink tap water to that.
Okay, kids. Well, our time is really up, but I just want to say, if living in your own pod works for you, go for it. Look at me. I'm in space somewhere. I have no idea where, but I'm okay with that. I may never come down to Earth, but I might.
don't do it. You're not missing anything. It's a mess down here.
I agree. I actually agree with Angelo on that one.
Tanya,
Okay.
it's the first time we've agreed on something in months.
I know.
How about that?
Listen,
Oh,
I have an extra glass of hint water down here if you wanted to meet me for a drink later. I could contaminate the whole place, put on gloves.
You would clean for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna drink some of my cognac, and here's to you guys.
Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you, Sandy.
3 more months, I'll talk to you.
Okay.